Yeah, just going through a lot. Figured to play Banished. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back and do some mod work real quick. I need to turn some stuff back off. All the UI stuff can go off. Discrepancy is a great modder, but those kind of lag the game out too much for me. Really don't need the models all as much. It's like half the mods I had going yesterday stayed, but the rest of them didn't. And I'm missing one or two mods, it looks like, unless they got. Hmm, missing a mod or two. That's cool. Oh, can't have that one. So that's the gatherers, hunters, herbalers, foresters, and woodcutters. And lowers cost. Trees live longer, and they gather wood and stone more effectively. So this one will conflict. That's what I thought. I don't need that. I do want that one and that one. Yeah, these two mods are great. Flopsy's okay, but I don't need Stonebridge. I didn't use it last game, but I might this game. So who knows? More terrain, populations. Don't want the climates. Don't need them. That one will conflict. Extra leather, oddly enough, doesn't conflict. I thought it would. Um, yeah, this one never conflicts with anything. This one is the one I was looking for, and it does conflict. But it only affects wood and stone and iron, the main resources. But that's it. I don't want these two right now because they add so much that I'm not used to, even though I can probably do better on this PC now. Um, let's see. I don't want the roads enabled this time. Had them last time, they weren't that great. Um, oh, fuck this one, huh? So that would take off the better stockpile storage, which is fine. Nope, it affects something else too. Never mind. I'd rather keep the stockpile storage. Okay, that's a little extra from Shining Rock. I'll do that one. I don't want the discrepancy one. I wish they're all sorted just by author first sometimes. This is why, because it conflicts with the other one, that's right. Normally I don't run the Shining Rock stuff, but I want to try it out this time around. Hey, I got a viewer. Who's there? Hello there. And we'll do Caldera this time. I have the bridge mod enabled. There. Turn those on. Yeah, it just takes forever for it to load sometimes. Too many mods. Let's get to work. Okay, big area. Ooh, nice area. Good. Housing would go up here then. Wrong one. I'm stupid. It's all good though. Got the build up finally. Bring that down. Pause that one for now. Right here. And pause those two and build a few fishing docks because those are the greatest thing ever with that mod. Who's messaging me? Oh, gotta save it. And we will open a few things. Pull that one down. Go further. Not there. And where do we go? Event UI. There we go. And we will increase priority. Actually, hold on. Cancel all of that real quick. Build that road in. And that road. Connect this one out. Well, I'll probably build that as a road later too. Increase that priority there. Set gameplay up. And phone's going off. Yeah, it does what I figured it would do. It increases that anyway. Yeah, firewood model looks so much better here. Make 3 of them, drop down a worker. You can effectively build everything you need on 2 to 3 workers. When you get a higher population, you just build more so you can get things done faster. That's really all you need. Remove that area and reprioritize because that resets it every time. Hold on. And we just let it run for a bit. Unpause some of the other structures. As soon as that one's built up, it needs some stone. So they'll clear everything out soon, hopefully. Make them hurry that along first. They're going to take forever building their own homes. We've got a few months until they have to build them. That way they can just get rid of everything and add everything they need. And soon they'll have the first homes, their first home, the boarding house built. And pause game real quick, build a few of these. Oh, can't build that one. We'll build it here. 2, 3. The little neighborhood. Well, that works too, because it's going to go on that side as well. See what I can build through here. Not much. Because it looks like I might be able to maybe do this one too. Almost. Oh well. Pause most of these for a bit. Because all that does, when you start building houses, it eats up resources. If you want to conserve food through the first winter and firewood and get a good base up, build a boarding house first. And maybe one house, just to help have population growth. Hold up. I'm trying to think what I was trying to do. Here we go. Limits. I always set high limits so that things just get stored and you don't just have it sitting everywhere and jobs get done. Because when jobs don't get done, well, everyone kind of suffers for that one. But soon enough, we'll have resources everywhere, and I'll eventually build a trader. I'm gonna kind of map this city out a bit first. I'm gonna have residences up here, minor industry here just to supply this neighborhood, fish to supply it all for now. I have this big open area here. A lot of open area. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. For a normal Banished game, that's a lot of open land. And then there's across the river, there's a giant lake, a lot of land, some tiny little streams, a lot more land. It looks really, that is one thing I love about Banished, is the landscape looks amazing, and I don't even have it set to the greatest settings right now, and it just looks great. But, hold up. Now I'm kind of having to remember where the hell we are. Okay, on the bottom of the map. Well, close those out. Firewood is low. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of low. Let's get that built, please. There we go. Get that up. Go ahead and get a new fisherman going and a woodcutter. And I've never used the beekeeper before, so that's gonna be something new for me to try out. Might go ahead and try to just, see what it does. Build it. I don't guess it's gonna affect anything if it's built out here, because I know like it doesn't have a range on it apparently, so it's probably just self-sufficient. I want to build it down here though, away from the main stuff. Fish and honey. That sounds like a plan. And I'll build some wheat farms down here, and they can have fish and grain and honey, and it might sound okay to them. Their meager diet. But something I never really understood with this game was they never gave a backstory as to why you're like banished. So I know the colony mod, the colonial mod that they came out with in the Mega Mod pack and the one other pack I could find the mods later. They kind of gave a reason why, but Shining Rock never really gave us one, and they never really got back into expanding this game too much. So it's great the mod community is there, because this game is super fun with or without mods. They're doing a real good job clearing out, so this can be a really big neighborhood area later on, right up here against the bend in the river. Um, and then, yeah, I kind of wish that lake was on this side because, I mean, fishing dock can give you a lot, but it catches a lot of land. But when you put it on a lake, that's why they're so successful here. You get, put it over here, for instance, right here. You get all that. You still get a good bit of land, but majority of that is in the water for once, which is, yeah, like right there. Right there would be a perfect spot for a dock. So if I build up this way, which it's not too far really, across the river community over here would not be a bad idea in the future. I mean, gives me a reason to build a stone bridge, doesn't it? 1 in 4. Yeah. I mean, it's wider, but it doesn't really affect travel time too much more. So I'll go ahead and build one because it doesn't really just show it off compared to a regular little wood bridge right there. See, 3 wide by 1 wide, but that is mostly archways on the sides. So it kind of works. Build up a couple hunters, forester, 2. They'll have this built up in no time. And as soon as I get some more food in, um, probably about 3,000 or so, I'll unlock a few more houses and we'll start expanding population. And then I'll expand food more and we'll go from there. Because fish are going to be a big source of it. I mean, they already are. They're majority, in fact, all of what my store food is fish. So That's why I like that mod, because it helps you out a little bit. And even when it doesn't, fish are still the best source, especially if you can build them this close, because they have 0 travel time, and that makes all the difference. Because it's basically in and out consistently, and then they just go straight home. Everything they need is super efficient. That's probably the main reason that one's so effective. With only, yeah, it was at 4, but now it's at 2. Apiary will be done soon. Look at that. We'll go ahead and build up. Gatherers are another great source. That's why I build them early too, because they do 2 to 5,000, 2 to 4,000, I think is what the terms were that I read. 2 to 4,000 food a month, or a season rather, um, nearly year round. Fish are the only one that's truly year round because they fish all through the winter, which is why they help out a lot early on too to get you through those first months. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, well, it's part of the food network, so that's good. I don't know if it's going to be year-round food or not, but it can take 3 workers, so that's worth a lot to me. We'll try it. And we'll get an herbalist for the winter. Knock those down to 2, just to help build some stuff up. 200 food, not too bad. I'll go ahead and unlock 1, and yeah, definitely want to do these 2 as well. Got 6 kids, 2, yeah, it'll take a little bit of time. We'll go ahead and build a second one up too while we're at it. And yeah, here's the main differences. They really have the same walk space roughly. That one's a little wider, I guess. Not much. Um, Certainly does look more aesthetically pleasing, if you ask me. I mean, it's not bad, but as the description says, it's cooler. That's for sure. And yeah, it's wider, I suppose. Yeah. I could have built it over here. That's probably where the community's gonna. Nah, that community's gonna start out up here in the middle. And ironstone is low, so everything's kind of low. Take that out. I'm gonna build the Taylor. It'll have plenty of firewood for the next few years, hopefully. If I have to, I'll boost the limit up again. There we go. Yeah, I turned off the other mod that gives you wood, stone, and carbide tools because it just uses too much resources. Too many resources in that one. And it gives you an overabundance of like wood tools if you forget. Oh, so yeah, honey's actually producing pretty well right now. That's good. But yep, reserve of tools is low. That's why he's back in business, or just started business rather. I didn't build him in the most efficient position. That would be like right here, but I figured at this point he'll be fine. Plus, I didn't want to mess up my potential road design going down here, so I kind of that one just doesn't count. That's just an offshoot. Because I might build town hall. I'm going to go ahead and place it. I could place it across the river, but I'd rather not. Might place it over here. Set up industry. I got hunters down here. Industry could come back over here. So yeah, this town hall could go, we'll say right there. And we'll just try. No, fuck that. We'll just do that. One road for now. They'll clear it out eventually. Yeah, 10x speed because that 1x, I mean, 1x is great. It goes into that for disasters. And, oh, I forgot to turn those back on because I felt like actually doing it for once. Need some wells built for fires now because they're gonna definitely be a potential issue in this game. They almost always turn out to be an issue at some point or another. So we'll just build a few wells. I mean, by a few I mean a lot, but you know. We'll build a well on either side here. Because, decoration this time. But yeah, 1x they just take forever to do anything. 2x is a little bit better. They still take forever to do a lot of tasks. Um, just walking takes them a while. 5x is, 2x is really about normal gameplay. But 10x is more you run it just so I can get through and see things getting done. It's a slow game, but I don't like to wait still. Hmm. And we'll go ahead and build that road too. That one's in the open, so it'll be easier to show you the work speed differences here, if it ever comes to it. Okay, it's 10x, 5x, 2x is still it's average, and then 1x just drags. It's just like watching paint dry. There. That's so much work needing to be done, and not enough kids being born yet, so I'm going to pause that one. And that one, because that's not being built yet. Pause the game here. We'll build the chapel go over here this time. Yeah, it gives it plenty of space to move around. There's a well next door. I used to actually not really care too much about the people's happiness, um, till I realized it actually does kind of affect things a little bit. They don't work as efficient, in my opinion. Might just be just me overthinking it though. Hospital, because I don't want them getting sick. And go ahead and get the school down too. I yeah. I actually do make sure not to build the school. It's just a personal thing. I don't build the school near the church ever. I don't think it's right, but it's just me. So we'll build it over here. And I can probably put a trade port down to go ahead and do that. Yeah, build one here, and we'll build one there. Yeah, that'll give me the two that I want to start out with, and if I build a third, it'll go here, and a fourth there. Or it's like a big trade city at some point or another, because this will eventually become a 300 plus person city, hopefully, if they don't get wiped out in the next 5 years. After year 9, you can set them up to really set off as a city in their own right. But until then, it's tedious. I'm gonna build those roads too. Now I'll think about it. Yeah, because I can build a. Yeah, it works. I build a well right there. And can I build through here? Yes. Good. Good. Build that. Build that. Hey, I was close. I was close on that. What now? I'm gonna put one more house if I can. Oh, so we're gonna actually just remove the whole set because I feel like doing it. Though, damn, no, that's gonna mess it up going that way. But then again, not really, because build the next neighborhood back over, the next set of houses back here, new road anyway. So yeah, that works. Oh no, I get real finicky and OCD about things like that. Go ahead and connect this up here. Yeah, that road can stay because it'll just about. It actually is perfectly in line here. Just minus that. Took the remove icon out, it would fix it, but I don't feel like doing it. Build the next well up right there and pause it too. And let them go for a bit. 5. Okay. Let's do another beekeeper. 2 more fishermen. Everything else will kind of sit for now. And we'll just let them kind of go. Really didn't need the beekeeper, but I'll take it. Hmm. Some main food being supplied. In that one, it's fish. In that one, it's a good mix of all the wild stuff, which is good. That's what I wanted. Go and build that one up because I do end up filling these up pretty quick at some point. And trade ports are a good place to store set amounts, stagnant amounts of food and other goods, primarily trade. But if you need them back in your city, you can put them back in, which is lovely. Um, but marketplaces are the other main one. And I think, there we go. I have space to build one. Oh man. You know what? It's gotta go. Can't rotate this around any to make it fit in any other position, but If the house has got to go and the school's got to go. Wasn't going to use the school just yet anyway, so I'll build it on the other side. Build it on the other side of the road. Actually, we'll build it just like that. There. And pause it because I don't want it being built. It'll take them a while to get to that road, unless they increase priority, which is fine. So let them build. So, yeah, it's coming down here. Oh, clearing of the forest is going well. I need to get all of this cleared out too, so we'll go ahead and select that area for the forester. That way that can be getting cleared out and he can have more land for timbers. Because sustainable forestry is important, and you can do it easily in this game, especially after clear cutting everything 5 times. It just works. And I can build roads on the back side here. Connect it. Yeah. Yeah, they will build a road before they will remove a road. It's a great little part of the game. But I do have iron tools coming in, so as long as we can keep iron coming through, and that's the only problem with this map is if I want mines, I gotta come all the way over here, which not too bad, just means I gotta travel all this way. Storehouses and stockpiles everywhere. Probably have to move. I would have to move my blacksmithing over here, and then have it. I'd have to have one in a bunch of locations, or I can just take all the surface iron and not even build mines. The problem with the huge world set too is it does just that. It makes it to where everything is super far apart. I'm trying to think if I want to go ahead and start unpausing more. Gerhardy? It's a good name. But unpause those. Build a few more ones. Oh, wrong button. Make the neighborhood end right there. Because this road comes off, just like that. And boom. Oh, I actually built that off the road a bit, didn't I? No, I didn't. I thought I built it on the right. And that's right, I did. And this will come through here. And then I can put more houses or industry. I want to go ahead and place a graveyard too while I'm thinking about it. I place it. Oh, oh. Yep. Bad texture. Bad texture tearing. Oh well. Every once in a while, a game will do that. Oh, too big. Yeah, let the nomads and the town hall meetings be taking place a couple blocks behind. We'll actually build it back here, a little bit further behind it. 76 stone. Yeah, they'll take their time building it. Because the main, what all do they have to build still? Besides, that takes 2 workers. What's did I instruct them to build? Because there's not 18 things on this map to build per se that are unpaused. Because that moves it up to 22. Sometimes I wonder about how this game calculates workers needed for things. Oh, wait. I forgot all these little wells being built still. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. 4 workers a pop, that'll do it. Not to mention the additional 2, so about 4 of them still need to be built. But they'll get them. We'll bump up the gatherer. We'll fully stock the gatherer. There we go. Another labor. Oh, 3 more laborers. Okay. And we'll increase hunting, forestry, and herbalism. There we go. Don't really need to update on the beekeeping just yet or the fishermen because they are producing a lot of food. Got 8.5k. Yeah, plenty. Let's say that as soon as I open up 5 more buildings, I'll have to build 10 more food structures just to support it. It happens every time. A forced starvation for no reason. A complete accident. I'm trying to think of what I want to build in here. So I'm thinking, yeah, because I can lose. The foresters usually don't get that much space to work with, so I can give up this corner here for farms. So I'll probably go ahead and put down I'll put down an orchard first. Put it 7 by. Oh, did I build that? I did install that stupid mod. Okay, didn't mean to put that one on. But 7 by 15. That's about as much as they can work by them, with 3 people. So I'm gonna follow game parameters here of 15 by 15 is about the biggest you want to build. Um, so I'll do 2 10 by 15 so I can build a road potentially in a 10 by, because I can do 10 and look at that. Do that. I can get a road in here. And get one right there. And I can get one right there. Well, I can get 2 right there. I didn't realize it built that far over. So is it actually 10 or is it 9 by? Hold on, let's find out. If it's not, if it's a 9 by, I have to rebuild it. That's 10. Okay. And yeah, I can build a road here too. Which is probably the best thing. Oh, someone dropped a basket of herbs. Come and pick it back up. Yep. It's probably the herbalist. Yeah, that would be it. That'd be the reason. Whew. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Give me a second. Hmm. Here, let's see if that gets better now. I had to go check something real quick. Alright, how's the frame drop looking? Oh, there it goes. Say I'm not dropping it, you know, okay. I think it's time to open up. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and rebuild that road. Open up these guys real quick. And we'll open up that one too, and that one too. And I'll build here this time. They need a well-balanced diet of fish and whatever they can find. Fish and honey, and they get a lot of mushrooms and venison too. Onions. They've got a pretty balanced diet right now. Still primarily probably fish though. Yeah, primarily. Yeah, primarily fish in the storage boxes. They'll be fine. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. Really bad breath, but other than that, and a smell, but they'll be fine. I'm gonna go and build a stockpile up down here for these guys. Just to help them with any overflow they may need. And the same here, just another little overflow point for them. No, but I want to build this on this side though. Yeah, and build one. So don't really want to build anything in there, so we'll build one here. There. Give them a reason to have a bunch of buildings going on at once. Yeah, these two will add some to it. New hunter. Good. They're not in. Hopefully we can get all these wells built up before, year 9, but because I would like them to get onto other things eventually. Like building a school because I do not want super uneducated work population because they take forever to do anything. But it normally goes that I still have a lot of people. Okay. These two houses need to be built so these people can get out of the boarding house and into their own home. and so that new people can be kicked into the boarding home until I build them a house and have their kids in the boarding home as well. Because that's how this game does. It just cycles new people all through the boarding house, and it's the best way to conserve resources. So I really hope this dude can get his own place soon. He's bachelor age. More population is needed. Well, I'm just going to speed that little jump right along then, I guess. Hold on. Let's just kind of clear out this area of anything, and we'll just increase the priority of said area. I don't want to increase that, but I want to increase, yeah, that. There we go. I don't know. I'm trying to think what on stream later. Might change off of this in a bit. Maybe play some CS or something, who knows. This is just like a really good chill game to play when you got a lot on your mind. So it helps. If you're focusing on keeping these guys afloat, distracts you from keeping your own self afloat for a bit. But always got to keep yourself afloat too. You're more important. So. Good. I wonder who moved out. All of them. But he will sooner or later get his own place. And up a few more as well. That way they'll move a little quicker, maybe. Ooh, Gerhard, finally an adult. So random little names like that pop out at you. Let's find out where Gerhard's at, if we can. He's a laborer, so not for long. Yeah, no, he's going to be in a workforce detail at some point. Oh. Oh, none of them. Like fisherman wouldn't surprise me. Oh, yep, they just had him. Crap. I know where he's headed though. So there he is. He's a 11-year-old. That's an adult in this game, guys. 11-year-olds are an adult. 10 is the actual adult age. But just so you know, child labor. That's how we do it here. It's horrible, but until you educate them and they go in at like, I think it's 17, 16, 17 they go in. Oh, stores produce goods near capacity, which means I need this road taken out so I can build the market, build that up. Need these built up. Oh well, overproduction of food is not a bad thing. 12K food's never bad. Oh, oh. And the old age die-off is about to happen. I hate that part because it makes it really difficult sometimes with all you people. So you keep on pausing buildings, hope they have some kids, some laborers can come in. But I need that right now. I took out one of the road points. Or is that two? That's one. Yep. Oh, look, two more laborers. Good. I don't really want to take them into any profession just yet, though. That'd be a good idea, too, probably, but I need these gone so I can build this market. I mean, I could build it down by one, but I prefer not to have to build. It's already going to give me an extra road at the bottom here. So, I'm gonna host Grizzy later. If I get off as host him. Do need to get some food soon, so might be a good time to. As soon as I can get this market built, and this might just be my stream game. Follow Ariona and its growth from small 41 population hamlet in the woods to mega metropolis in the woods of 300 plus. And it is, oh, that's something on my screen. I thought it said negative 35. I was like, that's a little colder than it should be for autumn, but okay. In a fairly not harsh climate. But let's see. Yep. Year 8, they need a market. They survived to year 8 and we have 12k food, but not enough. Oh, I'm make some more builders. Build 4 builders just to get things done. And I'm gonna up the fishermen too, because why not? Yeah, more builders. Things are getting done finally. And that is one of the great things about this game too, is there's not, well, there probably is a console command button, but I've never found it and I never care to use it because this game is great without breaking it like that. The mods are enough to do that for you if you want to use them like that. I've been streaming for almost an hour. Nice. And I didn't have it go crazy on me for once. Good stream experience this time. I'm so glad I muted my Discord server too, because I was tired of hearing the text to speech robot voice come up and annoy the hell out of my ears. Hurts so much. I just need that one spot taken out, guys. Please just take that one road piece there in the corner and get rid of it for me. Like I'm about to just increase priority of that one spot. And yeah, we'll have kids soon. Oh, I also kind of need to get, you know, the storage capacity. It's fairly decent, I guess, still. But all right, you know what? We're gonna increase right there, just right there. Maybe they'll take that road out and I can build the market. Then they can have more produced goods storage because markets don't ever fill up. Believe it or not, they just don't fill them to the brim like they should. Yeah, one worker's never going to come over and take that out. There's too much other stuff to be done. But I guarantee if I build roads around it, they'll build them real quick. I'll go ahead and finish that corner out the way it's going to be, which is like that. They'll build that minute. Guarantee it. Yep, told you. It wouldn't take them a second. They'd already be on it. But they can't take the road out next to it. Hmm. Oh, officially broken it out. This is the longest stream I've ever done. On a fairly chill game, too. This might be my chill after work, chill out game for a bit. I took the road out, finally. Which means you hit the rotate button, it just kind of squares it around, but nothing ever changes. So we'll build it like that. Though I do not think it's a perfect rectangle. Let's find out. That's technically it. So 14 by square. I never really, I guess when you're looking at it at this angle all the time, it doesn't look like a square. But yeah, never mind. I'm just forever blind. Yeah. Can't believe all this time I thought that wasn't a square. And I graduated with freaking honors. That's nice. Oh, high school. I graduated high school with honors, so I guess that counts. Not dumb. Clearly not that, I don't notice things after 4 years of playing this game. Just figured out that was a square. Build up two more of those. And I think that's, oh, Forrester can come up. Yeah, take out all the stone and he can build up all these trees. And then, and even up close at this, and they don't look too bad, just nice. Then you come out and it's just beautiful forest. Yeah, and like the hardware stores are great to build for. I don't really build the hardware store. Well, I do. It's my go-to, that and the general store, just because they help spread out goods to little remote areas. The there oh yeah, there is one, the farm stand, that does literally. I don't see much of a use for it, honestly. Never really gotten it to do right. I'll build a few houses down here soon. I might go ahead and build one up, just so they don't have to travel as far for work either. Because, productivity is key. Also glad that honey is a naturally occurring resource too. That's a nice touch, because sometimes it's not. Sometimes, like, for instance, there's a mod to get deer as a herd animal, and there's a mod to get chickens, cows, and sheep as wildlife. But honey is not one I thought they would make go from there to there unless they're just dropping it everywhere, which is a possibility with bees. Because it's producing, damn, it's producing a good amount too. Yeah, they're just dropping the honey everywhere. I want to get that built up real quick because that'll boost it for a bit. And then we'll just. And that's something in the colonial mod that I might just load up next time I play. Is they give you a bigger storage barn. They give you several variations of it too, so you can have a lot of them, a lot of different sizes and styles. It's really cool. I think I'll build. Yeah, that would kind of ruin the road there, wouldn't it? but not there. I mean, if I built it there, the road is so nice and wide. The spacing is nice. It's good. Um, but not quite wide enough to get in more than one, and can't build anything next to it. So build them there. Yeah. So then I can still build housing around the market and up here. And this will eventually repopulate with trees too. So there's gonna be a lot of. I just built a lot of houses. I just thought about that. But with those out of the way, they'll actually build other things faster. So, oh look, need to build some traders. Drop a fisherman, build up two vendors, and that will help to alleviate some storage as it fills up. Because I'll just drop everything there, and then people will come here to get things. Iron is a low resource. Yeah, I can tell. Also, I just thought about it. I don't know if you can hear the music for this game or not. Yeah, there. I don't really have it turned up. Yeah, just my main volume's turned up kind of high there. Glad that doesn't show up for the stream either, which is lovely. And eventually I'll just build these in. If they ever build iron up and everything, yeah. Well, look at that. I can literally build a log storage pile for 300 right there. Does it come fully equipped? No. Thankfully it doesn't. That's kind of a cool little thing. They didn't even know it was possible to get. Build one there, see what happens. Actually, hold up, we need that one. Gotta build it there. Just gonna see what happens with that. Build the road, I guess, behind it there. What I'm hoping is do is that'll fill up, and then they'll just fill this up with firewood too, because that's primarily for that. And I can always come over here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right here. And build, like, a big one for firewood only, if I wanted to. The one-offs aren't bad for now. Look at that. More laborers are available. Go and max out fishing, and yeah, we'll leave it like that. Yeah. Let me build that road real quick. I'd like to. I'm gonna keep playing this one. Stream only. This game particularly stream only. So I'm gonna check the mods that are on for it, and I really wish they would have them. Well, I can enable and disable in game, which is nice, but I wish they'd have them all to the top for me, so that I could just screenshot it and put it out. But yeah, um, and save this one up, and this will be the Banished. This will be the stream for Banished. This will be the game. So might make this a continuous. I don't know about a schedule yet. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, see you guys later.